Ukraine Crisis Media Center continues its work, and now the floor is given to Colonel Andriy Lysenko, Ministry of Defense of Ukraine spokesperson on NATO-related issues. Welcome. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. Today's briefing will start with good news. During the last 24 hours, as a result of the military actions, no Ukrainian serviceman was killed or wounded. Now about the sectors. The Lugansk sector military actions started in the evening after 5 p.m. The enemy violated ceasefire mostly in Krymsk. There, the occupants 4 times shelled our positions with the use of small arms, hand and mount grenade launchers, and also mortars of different caliber. 2 enemy shellings with the use of small arms and grenade launchers happened near Trukh-Izbinka and at Ukrainian positions, and also the positions of Ukrainian armed forces came under fire near Valuiska, Katerinivka, Popasna, and Novoalexandrovka. Ukrainian forces delivered fire in return in the majority of cases of enemy provocations. On the whole, in the Lugansk sector, there were 10 enemy shellings. In 2 cases, the enemy used heavy weapons. The Donetsk sector, there the militants were active after 3 p.m. The main flash spot remains in Avdiivka and its suburbs. Also, the occupants violated ceasefire in Mayorsk, Piski, Lugansk, Verkhnyataretsk, and Nevelsk. And the heavy weapons was not used. And in Zaitsev, the enemy shelled our positions with the use of weaponry of APCs. On the whole, during the last 24 hours in the Donetsk sector, 11 enemy shellings are recorded. The Mariupol sector, there, during the last 24 hours, they recorded 5 enemy armored provocations delivered by the enemy. All shellings were precision ones. So, in the region of Shirokino, the occupants delivered fire at our positions with the use of 120 and 82 mm mortars, on the whole launching 14 mortar mines. Moreover, 1 armored incident happened in Gnutovo, 1 in Krasnogorovka, and 1 in Mariinka. There, the militants shelled our positions with the use of small arms and grenade launchers. On the whole, during the last 24 hours in the Mariupol sector, there were 5 enemy shellings, and in most of the cases, Ukrainian forces were forced to return fire. According to the information provided by Chief Intelligence Department of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, the practice of manning of so-called 1st and 2nd Army Corps of Russian occupation forces with people who have criminal past result in increase in the number of crimes against peaceful population and among the militants. Yesterday, on the 8th of October, the commander of a detachment of 5th Detached Motorized Rifle Brigade in Makivka used firearms and heavily wounded his subordinate for lack of respect to Russian officer. And Russian mercenaries from the 9th Detached Assault Motorized and Rifle Brigade Regiment of Marine Forces in Novoazovsk threatened peaceful population Sakhanka and threatened their lives and property. Also, artillery from Operative Tactical Group Mariupol were trained to destroy marine targets of imaginary enemy using Gyatsan B and Uragan and Grad multiple launch rocket systems. According to the scenario of the training, the enemy tried to go ashore, and they found these assault ships and destroyed them. In the course of training, they assessed the precision of shelling and the quickness of deployment of artillery systems, aiming, and also redeployment of the positions. So this is all information. If you have questions, please ask. Dear colleagues, if you have questions, please ask. If there are no, thank you.